Welcome back to our channel. So the next topic is fundamental theorem of arithmetic. Okay. So here the theorem statement is every composite number can be expressed as a product of prime, and its factorization is unique apart from the order in which the prime factors occur. Okay. So suppose if we take a number 15. Okay. So we know that 15 is a composite number here. Okay. So if we factorize this 15, that means 3 5 is 15. Okay. So 15 equal to 3 into 5. We can write. Okay. So every composite number can be expressed as a product of prime. That means this 15 is a composite number, is expressed as product of 2 prime. That means 3 is a prime number and 5 is also a prime number. Okay. So this composite number, every composite number can be expressed as a product of 2 primes according to the statement. And this factorization is unique apart from the order in which the prime factor occurs. Okay. So here in the according to the statement it is mentioned that the factorization is unique apart from the order in which the prime factor occurs. That means, so it is 15, we can write it as 3 into 5, or also we can write it as 5 into 3. Okay. So apart from the order, in which the prime factors occur, that means the prime factors may be interchanged. Okay. The order of the prime factors may be interchanged. So the value does not get changed. Okay. So this is all about the theorem. Next topic is HCF and LCM. Okay. So HCF and LCM. Okay. So HCF is the highest common factor. Okay. So here HCF is highest common factor. Highest common factor. And LCM is the least common multiple. Okay. Least common multiple. So HCF is the highest common factor and LCM is the least common multiple. Okay. So generally we use two methods to find the LCM and HCF. Okay. So first one is the prime factorization method. Okay. So first one is the prime factorization method and second one is the division method. Okay. So generally we use these two methods to find the LCM and HCF of two numbers. So let us discuss how we find the HCF and HCF by using these two methods. First HCF. Okay. So let us find the HCF of two numbers 18, 56. Okay. So first let us find the HCF by prime factorization method. So by prime factorization method we are finding the HCF of these two numbers. So first we have to factor this 18. Okay. So 18 may be factorized as 2 9 is 18. Again 3 3 is 9. So we can write this 18 as 18 equal to 2 into 3 into 3. Okay. 2 into 3 into 3. That means 2 into. So 3 into 3 is 3 power. Since 3 is of 2 times, that means 3 power 2. Okay. 3 square. Fine. Now factor is 56. So 2 2 is 4. So 1 6 16. That means 2 8 is 16. 2 1 is 2. 2 4 is 8. So 2 7 is 14. So now 56 can be written as 2 into 2 into 2 into 7. Okay. So 2 into 2 into 2 into 7. So that means 1 2 3. So 2 is of 3 times. So 2 power 3 and 7 power 1. 7 is of 1 times. That means 7 power 1. Okay. So now HCF equal to. Okay. So HCF. So here H is the highest common factor. Okay. So product of. Okay. So highest common factor. That means if we are highest, so we have to take smallest power. Okay. So remember that here highest, H is highest. So we have to choose smallest. Okay. Product of smallest powers. Powers of each common factor. Okay. So each common factor. Okay. So product of smallest powers of each common factor. So here each common factor is only 2. Okay. So 2 is the common factor. So if 2 is not the common factor, then you can choose 1. Okay. Since 1 into any number, okay, same number will be obtained. That means we can choose 1 if any common factor is not present. Okay. So the common factor is 2. So we can write 2 into 1. Okay. So smallest powers. So here 2 power 1 and 2 power 3. That means 2 power 1 is the smallest. Okay. So power 1. Smallest power is 2 power 1. So that means 2 power 1 we can choose. 2 power 1 is 2. So 2 into 1 is 2. So therefore HCF of these two numbers is 2. Okay. So now let us find by division method. Okay. By division method HCF of these two numbers, same numbers. Okay. So here 56 and 18, we are finding the HCF of these two numbers. So 56 is the greater number and 18 is the smaller number. So take the greater number as the dividend and smaller number as the divisor. Okay, so 18 3 is the, we know that 54. Okay, so remainder is 2. So if we remainder, if we obtain 0, then the divisor is the HCF. So here remainder is not obtained 0. So now we have to take the divisor as the dividend here. Okay, so the divisor again becomes as dividend. So 2 9s is 18. So remainder is 0. So therefore here remainder we have obtained 0. Therefore the corresponding divisor is the HCF. So if here zero remainder is not 0, then the divisor again becomes here as dividend, and we have to repeat the same process here. Okay, so therefore HCF we have obtained by division method is also 2. Okay, so the HCF we have find by prime factorization is 2, and by division method is also 2. Okay, so now let us find the LCM of these two numbers. Okay, so LCM. Okay, so let us find the LCM of these two numbers 18, 56. So LCM is equal to product of, okay, so product of least common. We know that LCM is the least common multiple. So least, that means we have to choose greater. Okay, greatest power. If here is least, we have to choose greatest power. Okay, product of greatest powers of each factor. Okay, so greatest power of, in case of LCM we have to choose each common factor, but in case of LCM we have to choose each factor. We should not choose common factor. Okay, so each factor, that means here each factor is 2, 3, 7 and 1. Okay, so 2 into 3 into 7 into 1. Okay, in this greatest powers. Okay, so greatest power of 2 is 3, so 2 cube, and greatest power of 3 is 3 square, and greatest power of 7 is 7 power 1. So 2 cube value is 2 into 2 into 2, that means 2 to the 4, 4 to the is 8, and 3 square, 3 3 is 9, 7 power 1 is 7. Okay, equal to, so 8 9 is 72, 72 into 7, 7 2 is 14, so 49 plus 1 is 50, that means 504. Okay, so 504. So we have obtained LCM as 504. Okay, so let us see how we find the LCM by using division method. Okay, let us see how we find the LCM by using division method. So we find the same. Okay, we find the LCM of the same numbers by using division method. Okay, so now 2 9 is 18. Okay, 2 2 is 4, 1 6, that means 2 8 is 16. Okay, so now 9 is not divisible by 2, but 28 is divisible by 9 is not divisible by 2, but 28 is divisible by 2. That means we can divide only 28 but not 9. So 9 will be remain same. So 2 1 is 2, 2 4 is 8. Again 14 is divisible by 2, but 9 is not divisible by 2. So we can divide only 14. So 9 will be remain same. So 2 7 is 14. Again 9 is divisible by 3. Okay, but 7 is not divisible. But let us divide first 9. Okay, so 3 3 is 9. 7 will be remain. 3 1 is 3 and 7. Next 7 1 is 7. So now we can write this 2 into 2 into 2. 1 2 3 times into 3 into 3 into 7. Okay, so LCM equal to 2 into 2 into 2. So that means 2 cube into 3 into 3 is 3 square into 7. So 2 cube value is 2 2 is 4, 4 2 is 8. 3 square value is 9 into 7. So 8 9 is 72. 72 7 is again 504. So we obtain the same answer. Okay, so if we find the LCM by factorization method and by division method, we will obtain the same result. Now we have one formula that LCM into SCF. Okay, so LCM into SCF of two numbers. Let us suppose to take two numbers A and B. Okay, so LCM into SCF of the two numbers equal to product of that numbers. Okay, that means if we multiply A into B, then LCM of A comma B into SCF of A comma B will be same. Okay, so LCM into SCF of two numbers equal to product of that number. So let us see how. Okay, so here 56 we have taken 56 comma 18. Okay, so 18 comma 56 we have to. So A is the 18 and B is the 56. So if we multiply A into B, so that means 18 into 56. Okay, so 18 into 56. Let us multiply. 18 into 56. 6 8 ja 48. 8 4 6 1 the 6 plus 4 is 10. 5 8 the 40 0 4. 5 1 the 5 plus 4 is 9. 8 0. Okay. So 1008 we are getting. Okay. So if we multiply the two numbers, we are getting 1008. Okay. And if we multiply the LCM into SCF of these two numbers. Okay. LCM into SCF. Okay. So here LCM of 56 comma 86 we have obtained is LCM we have obtained is 504. Okay. Into SCF we have obtained is 2. Okay. So 504 into 2. So that means 2 4 is 8, 0 2 5 is 10. So 1008 we have obtained the same result. That means LCM into SCF equal to product of the two numbers. So this is all about the basic regarding the LCM and SCF.